property swap. Before we get into the concept, I want to go into what our concept is based on the premise. So the premise is an RSC clause called the 1031 exchange. It allows for the exchange of like-kind property. And the question is, why would people make a 1031 exchange? There are a number of reasons. First of all, to grow their portfolio, basically growth through diversification. You have more property here, you've got a bigger portfolio. The second is probably the most important reason, which is to defer capital gains taxes. If you have a property and you sell it, and it's worth 10 million, you end up paying about 2 million in capital gains taxes. So this is a way to defer it if you make the 1031 exchange. And the third reason is return on investment, which is closely linked to portfolio growth. Because if people buy a building with high redevelopment potential, they tend to get high return on investment. So now we go. This is like a flow chart showing how it works because it's a little complicated. It shows that you need a third party intermediary, a qualified intermediary. There's a buyer, there's a seller, and there are two properties. And it shows the exchange of money and where the property goes. So this, from here we go into our concept, which is an interactive website which allows for property listings. And this achieves a number of goals, which is it allows for communication between property owners who have listed properties. It gives a portal to view like-kind property. Like-kind property is a specific term. You can't exchange residential property for commercial property. It has to be like-kind, and that's another thing we're going to dive into later. It also connects property owners to allow them to eventually execute the exchange, to allow them to give them a portal to talk and actually like find a deal they want to make and make that exchange. So what gives us a competitive edge? First of all, it bridges the information gap in the market. Not everyone knows what property is available. They do it through their broker. So what this does is an online website allows people to find out what's available, gives you the chance to access all information in the market, gives the customer complete information in a sense. It's cost saving because normally you have to pay like brokerage fees if you do it through a brokerage house, but this way you reduce brokerage fees, or we just make you pay like a premium to join the website for a month, and you save money that way. It's easy access because it's online, and you just have to access it on the internet. It's a website, and some people who are into real estate investment like the independent decision-making side to it, where it's not everything's through a broker. You don't call your broker and tell them you want to make an exchange of your property. You can see what's available yourself and have the chance to be independent about making your decision. So our target market is basically multi-property owners, real estate investors, and property developers, all people looking to expand their portfolio and looking at different property they want to redevelop. And so our competition would be both conventional brokers and other web platforms that are doing the same thing. Conventional brokers already have an established reputation because they've been in the market for a while. They have trust with their clients and they have a relationship with their clients. And other web platforms have access to property listings already, which they've put up. They have an established reputation. They've been in the business for years. They have years of operation, which is an automatic advantage in this sort of business. So what's our pivot strategy from here? First of all, we're going to give a simpler database. The websites that are already on the property listings it's pretty complicated. It's not easy to get through. It's not good to look at. We're going to make it much more interactive and simpler. Search and advanced search options for a kind of property you want. You search according to category, what the return on investment is, the location, and you find the property you would be looking for if you have a specific preference. A messaging software to allow communication between buyers and sellers. After they match the property, they can talk to each other and see where it goes from there. So, and the last would be a criteria for each property listing, meaning each property will have return on investment, rental rate of return, location, redevelopment potential to give the client complete information, basically, yeah.